So the role of the cube determines where the water will go. Students will actually be lined up behind the cube at their station, and they will roll the cube, and it's indicated by the label that's facing like upwards to them. Like, for example, if it was facing up like two sides clouds, then it'd be heat is added to the water, so the water evaporates and goes to the clouds. If they roll stay, they take a beat and move back to the back of the line. When students arrive at the next station, they would actually get into another line, and when they reach the front end of the line, they would like roll the cube again, then move to the next station or proceed to the back of the line if they roll stay. And students are supposed to keep track of their movements by taking one bead from their station, placing it to a string, and noticing like their water journey map. So for example, for mine facing up, it says for side clouds, the water leaves the plant through the process of transpiration. And so I go to the next station, and then I roll the next cube. One side stayed, then I go to the back of the line as the water remains in the current of the river. And at the end, as we wrap up, we will have students use their bracelets and travel records to write stories about the places their water has been, and it would allow a description of what conditions were necessary for the water to move to each location and the state that water was moved in. Like, for example, if there was a one-side soil, then the water would condense and like fall into the soil. And cycling would take place if they like would return to the same station. And especially if you use travel records, then you should be able to see like the clarity, the interconnected web of water. And students will be provided with a location, or for example, like parking lot, stream, glacier, or one from the human body, which would be your bladder, for example, and identify ways water can move to and from the site, and have them identify the states of the water. And to make this a more fun activity, the older students would teach the incredible journey to the younger students. For extensions, like for older grades, for this activity I planned was originally for 4th grade, but I would have middle school students have more extensions as students would compare the movement of water during different seasons and at different locations across the globe. Like if in Hawaii that the water is so still and clear, like there's less algae. And I would always have students investigate how water becomes polluted and is clean as it moves through the water cycle. And it's pretty difficult to clean without professional help. And like to visit the local water authority to find out more about the water in the community and how you can save water. And for an extra challenging extension, I would have them create a photo or video documentary of the local watershed that represents each aspect of the water cycle to print in the local or school paper to a blog or video site. Thank you for watching.